Welcome to Questions and Answers. It's time for you to ask your question and me do my best to help you with the answers. So let's give a few minutes, let people jump in, and I'll be glad to help. Have you ever heard of this brand of coconut water by? No, I haven't heard of it, but I wouldn't use any kind of bottled coconut water. Okay, you want to buy the coconut, actual coconut, young Thai coconut, or any kind of fresh piece of coconut, and cut it yourself and drink it. Because when it's pasteurized, you have lost most of the benefits in there, and they tend to put chemicals in there for you. So I wouldn't touch any coconut water that's commercialized. Okay. Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see. Thank you. Oh, so many hearts. When you get the Fab3, do you get the guide for how much and which fruits do you eat? Yes, it comes with a brochure. All the herbs come with a brochure to show you what to eat, how to eat, when to take it, etc. Okay, but it's fairly simple. All you're doing is changing your diet to fruits and then using the tea, the Fabulous 3 tea. That's it. Okay, but usually it's good to make a big pot and drink it all day. Sip it. That's called microdosing. You get the effects throughout the day. Okay. So, what is your advice to the group when you get urges to eat like the people around you? I say get new friends. I'm not joking here though, seriously. Well, I mean, if you want this for yourself, if you want to heal yourself, then you have to take the steps necessary to heal yourself. You cannot keep on doing the same things and surround yourself with the same people. I know some are family, if you expect different results. So if you are really tempted to eat such foods, I would stay away temporarily, at least for a few days. Okay, and then when you build that self-respect, that self-momentum, then you see that you can be around them and you feel pity for them, not you feel that you crave the foods. And FYI, if you crave the foods, you do likely have a parasite issue. Most people walking around have parasites, an overabundance of parasites in them, and you should deworm yourself for 2 months using the antimicrobial tincture and the Parasite W tincture for worms. Okay, so yeah, get new friends, get new social environment. You cannot expect the same kind of life changes when you have the same influences. It doesn't work that way. Just like if you want to have a big change in your career or finances, you cannot hang around the same people because they drag you down without you knowing. Okay, so you gotta find people who have like-minded thinking. That's why I have the group. The group is there for that reason. You know, the Facebook group, the Watermelon Only group is there because people are of like mind. They're doing the same thing. And even though it's online, it's still a way to encourage you, to help you. Okay? Hello. No, let's see. Some people are asking questions that make no sense. You can't eat meat in this. You cannot eat animal products in this cleanse. It doesn't make any sense. The animal products and the starches brought you here. Okay, to the point where you want to change. You cannot eat those same foods, expect different results. Just like I just said about the mental thing. You gotta change your lifestyle, your way of thinking, because eating the foods that brought you here and expecting different results is what's called insanity. Okay, and you don't want to drive yourself insane. Let's see. Is dried fruit okay as part of a 100% fruit diet? Yes, provided it's raw. Some dried fruits are they're put in the oven. You want to make sure it's dehydrated dried fruits. Then it's fine. Yes. What's good to flush your eyes with? Well, on our website we have something called eyesight tincture. It has herbs in there like bilberry, okay, which is very powerful for the eye, and what's it called? Eye bright herb, good for the eyes. Okay, you take a few drops, put it into your water, distilled water, and you rinse your eye with eye cup twice a day, and that's what you use to flush your eyes. It sends blood flow there and helps remove the excess mucus in there. Okay, it's possible to get rid of epilepsy made with use of herbs. So epilepsy is a name or they give to a symptom. Okay, that is caused by a weak neurological system. Okay, I'm not going to specifically, I'm going broadly here. Your neurological system is weak, so this is one of the effects you can have from it. You need to strengthen your neurological system, and this is done by, of course, going 100% fruit diet for a specific reason. Not only because it's the best healing food, but because fruits have the highest electrical energy in them. Okay, and they help your neurons, they spark your neurons. They can help regenerate the nerves. So 100% fruit diet, high berry diet, what I would be on. And I would use antispasmodic herbs to help with the spasms. Stay on your meds as you do this, of course. But antispasmodic herbs, herbs called neurological one for the brain and nervous system. And you want to work on the adrenals because they control the nervous system. You take adrenal herbs. You want to work on the solar plexus, They also house nerves there. And so clean the gut, use enemas, use herbs, and clean the sinuses, because your head back here houses nerves, affects your, the epilepsy, etc. is all here. So you gotta clean the head of mucus, and that's how you attend to it. This is kidneys. Use extra kidney herbs, extra lymphatic herbs, and this is how I would address it if it were me, to get to the root cause, of course. What do you do to reverse gray hair? Gray hair, okay, it will come about when your pituitary gland is affected. Now, obviously, there's aging, there's natural aging, but there's something called premature aging. Most people, when you see their gray hair, it's premature aging. You shouldn't really get gray hair in maybe your late 50s, 60s, maybe, and even then, it shouldn't be like predominant, right? But if you have premature graying, it's your pituitary gland, which means there's mucus in your head region affecting the gland. You have excess mucus. Clean the sinuses, ear candling, eye washes, neti pot for the nose, massages on the back of the head. Clean your gut. Okay, take herbs for the pituitary gland. Okay, endocrine herbs. That's how you do it, and brain and nerve herbs as well. That's how you address it, and use circulation tincture herbs to push blood flow to the head region. You get nice thick hair, and that's how you do it. Okay, everything is nice and slow but sure. What teas for kidney health? If you want to cut off, if you want to address your kidneys and strengthen your kidneys, you want to make sure you're using nettle seed. Okay, it's a tropho-restorative herb for the kidneys, which means it strengthens the kidneys. So nettle seed, definitely, without any question. I would have it twice a day. You want to change the diet, 100% fruit diet, not even a question. Okay, I would be on kidney 60. You use herbs like uva ursi, chancapedra, buchu. These are all in there. You want to use kidney flush tincture, kidney urinary tincture, like 3 different kidney tinctures, 2 different kidney teas. That's how I would address it. And it's one of the easiest things to fix, the kidneys. The kidneys want to get better. We just don't give it a chance. Change your diet, use the herbs. Fabulous 5, clean the whole body. Always the whole body. It's never always the kidneys. If you have a kidney issue, it's your entire body is affected. Kidneys are the weakest link. So Fabulous 5 is what I would use. Kidney tea, at the very least. Okay, the nettle seed, the kidney 60, the kidney 6 tincture. Okay, that's how you do it. Do some dry fasting, maybe 14 to 16 hour dry fast. You get very healthy kidneys. It's amazing. Somebody just wrote to me today actually, and showed me his numbers before and after. It was astounding, the difference. Okay, so this is all in your hands. This is all in your hands. What I'm sharing with you here is all in your hands. It's simple. Fruits and herbs. That's my slogan. My slogan. Fruits and herbs, and it's that simple, right? The proof is there. The proof. You can, all the theories in the world, you can go and have intellectual discussions and all about this and why this is bad and this is good. But when it comes to the actual proof in the pudding, a fruit diet with the herbs is a champion of the herbs, because it works. Someone is on the UK at night in the UK. I'm getting tired. Thank you for jumping in if you're in the UK. I appreciate you. I love all my followers. The UK, I get a lot of UK followers, and I appreciate you, all of you, every single one of you. My friend has a swollen gland that goes up all the way to the ear, and it's swollen and painful. I would get it checked, but if you have swelling in the glands, it's not a good indication. It means your lymphatic system is congested. That's your main immune system, which also means that your kidneys are compromised. They're not filtering waste out properly, so the lymph system is backing up. It's getting hard. Think of a river flowing down, okay, and it's taking all the waste. Now this river gets clogged. It's back up. The waste and start attracting bacteria, and the lymph nodes, they're there to handle bacteria, to take care of, they have macrophages there to handle all the so-called bad stuff in the body. And when they get swelled up, it means that there's congestion. It cannot pass through. So you got to attend to that. I would use castor oil packs, okay, and apply it there so you give me some relief. Or even take grapes, crush the grapes, put it onto a cotton cloth and put it there, okay. It's anti-inflammatory, sucks and nurtures. It's very nurturing. This is how I attend to it. But you need to be, if to me personally, I'll be on a 30-day dark grape only diet, and I use Fabulous kidney tea, lymphatic herbs, lymphatic 1 herbs. You need kidney filtration. You need to move the lymph system, so that the fruit diet will help you there, and extra herbs for the kidneys. Okay, but don't let it get worse, because if it swells, gets bigger and bigger, then you have a problem. Then now you have to deal with surgeons, etc. Right? I mean, surgical. Let's see. What fruit can I eat to fill my stomach so I don't feel hungry? If you're hungry, then you have parasites. Okay, I'm telling you something. I don't eat much. I fast most of the day. Okay, I don't get hungry. Literally don't get hungry. You get hungry. The way we have been trained to eat is abnormal. You understand this very clearly. No one will tell you this. You're not supposed to be eating 3 times a day. What I mean by that, I don't mean starve yourself. I'm trying to say that the body, if it's efficient, if it's absorbing nutrients properly, does not need this high volume of food. What we eat, the starches and proteins, is too much. The body gets congested. We can't use the food we're eating anyways because it's not even nutrient dense. But when you're eating high nutrient dense foods, you don't need as much as you think. It's amazing. Like, the weight, you retain the weight. I'm not losing weight in that regard. A lot of people are like me, they don't lose weight. But after you cleanse your body, you cannot have it when you are malabsorbed or when you have issues with absorption. You lose weight for sure because you are malabsorbed. The nutrients are not being absorbed properly. So your weight will drop. But once you clear that up, the weight stays at the normal level that the body deems appropriate. Not what you decide, but what the body decides. Okay? There's so many things that we have been told that's not true, and you have to test it to understand it. How many do you suggest to take? How would you suggest to take the Fab3 when you work late? Don't want to be using the bathroom. Wow. Okay. Well, the Fab3 is not a laxative, so it's not going to affect you that way, and it's not a diuretic either, so you won't be urinating excessively. Okay. So it's not going to be an issue. Just make a large pot of it, and sip on it every few minutes, like 15-20 minutes sip. That's how you do it. Any milk recommendations? No milk, no dairy products, period. But nut milks, you can have it in moderation if you do it yourself, preferably. The store-bought ones are full of chemicals. And you can have this almond milk, etc., hemp seed milk outside of detox, not when you're detoxing, okay? Because they'll congest you as well. They're not healing. Sorry, the internet connection seems to be bad. Okay, let me go to the question here. Your food always looks yummy. You're going to try it also. Yeah, the food I make is very simple. You notice, right? So what we do is like we keep it simple. So we'll buy a whole bunch of vegetables if we're not on fruits, 100% fruit diet that period, and we just chop it up and use a raw vegan dressing. Add some lettuce in there, some sprouts. You don't have to be fancy. If it's fancy, then the brain doesn't like these things. It's going to push it off. It's going to say, I won't do this. But when you have all the vegetables you need in the fridge, you can chop it up. Make a nice small salad or a veggie bowl, and you enjoy yourself, and you realize that you feel satisfied, right? And the urge to eat the wrong foods goes away. You have to have these handy in the fridge. Don't wait you have to go to the store and buy it, because then you get hungry, you go to the store, you see the bad food, you eat the bad food, and it's a big cycle, right? So, thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I really, all of you have said those kind words to me. I wish I could thank you individually, but for time reasons I can't. But I want you to know that I'm thankful for your kind words. Let's see. Can I have chancapedra in powder form? I have chancapedra in powder form. How do I prepare it? I will just take a teaspoon of it. Start with a half teaspoon. Put it in water. Okay. If it dilutes, otherwise put hot water and then drink it. Let it cool down. Drink it. That's how you use the powders. Once my skin has patches, is it too late to reverse? It's not too late to reverse. If you have patches in your skin, it's your pituitary gland. So address your pituitary gland. That means your endocrine glands, which means your head is full of mucus, which means your bowels are congested, which means your kidneys are compromised, which means your lymphatic system is not moving. So detox the whole body. Put extra emphasis on the pituitary gland because that controls skin pigmentation. Okay. Let's see. I covered your friend with swollen gland, so I'll repost this video. You can watch it. Okay. Will there be weight loss doing a grape and watermelon cleanse? Yes, there will be weight loss. Definitely be weight loss because your body is going to get rid of waste, doesn't it? Remember that your body stores toxins in fats, cholesterol, fats, whatever. Any lymphatic or any kind of fat-based system is where the body stores toxins and acids it cannot eliminate. So therefore, when you go on a cleanse, you are going to lose weight, not because the calories are low. That's part of the reason. But the second reason is that you are getting rid of waste. And the body will throw out the waste, and which means it doesn't need that excess fat or excess buildup of waste like cellulite. It will get rid of it because there's a pathway open. The kidneys are eliminating waste. You're sweating properly. You're breathing properly. Your bowels are working properly. Then the waste no longer needs to be stored. You will lose weight, but the weight comes back once you have cleaned your body out. Okay, it comes back. The same calories you're eating is amazing. The same calories you're eating that you're losing weight. The same calories you're gaining back. So someone says, I'm suffering from focusing for long. I also got a really bad smoking addiction. What is preventing this from moving forward? like I said, mentioned to you before, okay, you don't have the willpower. Okay, that's because you're in the wrong environment. Not to say that you should remove yourself from the environment. I mean, change your mindset. You cannot be doing the same things. I mean, you cannot have the same vices. You cannot be watching TV. You cannot be hanging around with wrong friends, because you are putting yourself in an environment that is forcing you to do this way. Because obviously, that environment is not productive. Otherwise, you wouldn't have these habits. So I would say, meditate, pray, read books on spirituality, get new friends, join groups that are of that mindset of where you want to be. Get new friends. I'm telling you, this is how you do it. You cannot stay in the same environment mentally and get different results. You have to change it. That becomes you, and that small willpower is needed. That small willpower is needed to take you away from that environment. Okay, and smoking addiction. Once you start cleaning the body and removing the toxins, part of the addiction will go away, because the addiction is that you have those chemicals in you and it attracts more. You want more. But once you detox, go a lemon only cleanse, a fruit diet, and start getting these things out of you, you will not need it more and more, and be easy to break away, free from it. Okay, but meditation definitely is what I would suggest to you. Get spiritual, find yourself. I would like to be part of your watermelon cleanse, but I can only buy tomorrow afternoon. Can I eat strawberries and peaches and blue peaches? Yes, you can. No excuses. If you can't get the watermelon right now, use what you got, any fruit you got, and then get on the cleanse. Those of you who have not already joined, the officially starts today, the watermelon cleanse. I created a separate group called the Watermelon Detox. Please message me if you want the link. It starts today, but I'm going to hold the group up for a month more, which means that it doesn't matter if you start tomorrow or the day after. I'm still going to be there to support you, and the group is booming. It's like we have almost 900 subscribers in just a matter of days, and everyone is there supporting each other. I love these groups. They help each other. They're posting their results. They're posting their foods, the watermelon. So I want you to join us. Okay, it's very simple. Get the watermelon, and of course, if you can get the herbs because they help you. Okay, the Fabulous 5 and the kidney tea. But do reach out to me so I'll give you the link to Watermelon Only Cleanse. Okay, and join us. I mean, you see, this 5 days will change you. 5 days is nothing, but it's enough to put you on the right path. Okay, so direct message me for the link. It's called the Watermelon Detox Group, and join us. We'll have right now. I'm going to leave you right now and go there and do a live there, because I promised that I'll do my best to help them. So I'd like to do a live video and help people there right now. So in 9 minutes, I'll leave here and go there to help those who need the help. How can I strengthen the lungs? So strengthen the lungs, very important. Okay, lungs. The skin and lungs are connected. Actually, everything's connected. Okay, but lungs, you have to go 100% fruit diet. You gotta use herbs for the kidneys, adrenals, lymph system, stomach, and bowels. The Fabulous 5. Okay, and the kidney tea. These are always what you use. They're the base. And then we have something called respiratory tea and respiratory 1 tincture. It has herbs in there like mullein, coltsfoot, okay, and campe. They're fantastic for the lungs. They help you break the mucus in the lungs, so you start spitting it out. So this is what I would do. It's very simple. 100% fruit diet. Detox the whole body with the herbs, right herbs, kidneys, lymphatics, and endocrine glands, the bowels. Do some skin brushing, sweat more. And then breathe properly, do breathing exercises to breathe properly, and use the respiratory tea and respiratory 1 tincture. You get nice lungs, nice healthier lungs. Okay, very simple. It is simple. I'm telling you that in 2-3 weeks you do that, and you see the effects. You'll be like, wow. I mean, why did I do this a long time ago? Why didn't anyone teach me this? What would be good health and diet for the eyes? Same diet always, right? Raw vegan diet. I like high fruits because it works faster. But for eyes, go high on the berries, the grapes. Okay, clean the sinuses, always clean the sinuses. The mucus in the head affecting the eye, the ears, and the glands, the brain. You want that out of you. Clean the bowels, clean the bowels, clean the bowels. This GI tract connects the tip of your tongue to your anus. Everything's connected, all the organs in some way, shape, or form. So this gotta be clean. You can't be eating garbage and expecting proper function. You have a nice empty colon. And colon has it's got to be clean, meaning when I say empty, I mean clean. It cannot be congested. You cannot be stuffed or constipated. This is poison. Constipation is poison. If you're constipated, make sure you get on the herbs and the diet. You don't want that stuff. It's the cause of most of your health issues. Kidney misfunction and bowel misfunction is a health issue. It's the cause of health issues, most of the health issues. It's a break. So, what's your thoughts about eating fruit while dealing with a leaky gut, candida, and parasite infections? Well, there's no other food better than this food, because if you eat starches or proteins, you're making things worse. Even if you eat vegetables, you're making things worse. What I mean by that is that these are the hard to digest. You already have a stomach issue, a gut issue. So why would you eat foods that are going to make it worse? The foods take 15 to 30 minutes to digest. That's what you need to be consuming if you want to cleanse it, not treat it, cleanse it from the deep root level. There's no other food I would be on rather than fruits if I had leaky gut issues. Okay, and you need herbs to help you rebuild and strengthen the gut. You need herbs like comfrey, plantain weed. These are essential to build up the gut. If you marshmallow root, slippery elm, you have to be on the right herbs, right? Reach out to me. And parasites are only there because your lymphatic system is stagnated. You're eating the wrong foods. You gotta move the lymph system. You gotta get kidneys to filter. This is not hard to fix. Take a little bit of time, yes, but you can fix it all. I mean, I can fix it all myself, personally, for myself. Okay. Is it okay to take the kidney teas and kidney tinctures together, like kidney diuretic and kidney urinary tincture and the kidney tea? Yes, absolutely. That's the whole point of them. You're supposed to take them all together. Okay. Okay. Someone has prostate issues. Let's call it prostate inflammation, prostate enlargement. How do you address it at root cause? This is kidneys. No one will tell you this, but it's the kidneys. Your kidneys are not functioning properly, not draining out waste. So there's inflammation in the prostate. Therefore, there's inflammation in your bladder and lower back. You start getting pain in your lower back and your bladder as well. So this is all interconnected. You have to get the kidneys to filter. If it were me, I'll be on a prostate formula, okay, to help someone like herbs in there, like saw palmetto in there, and I will be also on kidney tea, kidney tinctures, different kidney tinctures, 2 different kidney teas. Use Fabulous 5. Okay, go on a lemon only cleanse, maybe a 20-day. If you can't do lemons, do grapes. You gotta go a very strong cleanse. The lemon only cleanse will clean everything out for you. Okay, the inflammation is only there because your kidneys can't filter out waste. When you open the pathway of the kidneys, the prostate will start functioning better, and the inflammation will go away. It's not hard to deal. It's literally you have to open up the kidneys. Okay, prostate issue is kidney issue. Prostate issue always kidney issue. In fact, everything's kidney issue, but especially prostate. And there are herbs you can use to tame down the inflammation. Okay. You need to take 100% fruit diet, definitely, not even a question for you. One kidney, I have one kidney to be removed because they say cancer is there. Can it be reversed? I don't know what to say. I personally, I believe in the natural healing properties of the body. And if I'm put in such a scenario, I will always try the natural route. That's for me personally, I'm speaking on myself. Okay, you gotta, because I know how simple it is to get the body to work better. I know how simple it is. Simple doesn't mean easy. Simple means it's simple. Okay, but you have to do the work, right? And I never say never. I always give it a shot. Because if I have to go have surgery, at least I'm going to try. If I have the time, I'm going to try and fix it naturally before the surgery. I go into surgery. That's what I would do personally. Not to say that you shouldn't have the surgery. I'm just saying that if it were me and I was trying to resolve something, I'll do it naturally. I'll speak to my doctor, and if I can, I have the time, I would go that route. Right? Never say never. Thank you so much. Have you ever heard of a herb called? Sorry, cat's claw. Yes, cat's claw is fantastic, and we actually have it on Parasite C. It's good for bacteria and fungus. Absolutely, cat's claw, very good stuff. Definitely good stuff. Does distilled oxygenated water put at risk for adrenal fatigue? I don't think there's a link between that and adrenals, but I wouldn't be taking any kind of oxygenated water, or like distilled water is what I've been using for 9 years. I recommend distilled water for the very simple reason that it doesn't have any pharmaceuticals in there. And when you take them in your water, it's going to affect your hormones in some way, shape, or form. And I don't want that. I don't want to be taking drugs when I don't have to be taking drugs. So I distill my water, and I put herbs in there to electrify the water as well. Okay. So in my opinion, that's why I like distilled water. I don't like any other water. I don't like alkaline water. I don't like. It's not my preference, at least. I will drink it if I have no other option. But distilled water is what I go for because it's the purest of water. It's the water that the pharmaceutical companies use themselves to make their medicines, right? I mean, here's the thing. Always see what people are doing. Don't listen to what they're saying, but see what they're doing. Are you from Ghana? Yeah, I'm originally from Ghana. Yes, West Africa. Most only sell. Most supermarkets sell only seedless fruits. I'm telling you something. I know there's a big movement out there, and there's seedless versus seedless and all that thing. Listen very carefully. When you're in the west or north, like we are, I am in here, you don't have much options in your fruits. You're not in the Caribbean. You're not in Asia, where you can go and pick up your own fruits. We live in a society where the fruits have been touched by some shape, means, or form. Either they've been radiated, either they're GMOs, it's so many things wrong with the fruits here. But these are excuses. What are you going to do if you don't use the fruits available to you? You're going to go and put in starches and it's better for you. Well, that's your choice. That's your prerogative. If you think for 1 second that you're going to get better on protein and starches, and you're going to ignore the seedless fruits because you refuse to eat seedless, but would rather have the protein and starches with the chemicals in there, then it's your prerogative, your train of thought. But me personally, I have no excuse. I'll make no excuses. I'll use what I have. If I have a seedless watermelon there, I'll use it. Okay? Because it's better than me eating protein and starches. And I've seen it work on many people fantastically. So the theories about seedless versus seedless, it's up to you. It's your business. But I wouldn't let it stop me personally. Use what you got. Use what you got. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for dropping by. I had to make this short because I'm going to go onto the Watermelon Only Cleanse group and have it live there as well. I'm spreading myself. Okay, so I hope you join us there. If you're not a part of it, reach out to me. Get access to the group. Join the group. Do the 5-day cleanse and thrive. You do very, very well. And remember, healing is very simple. Fruits and herbs. I appreciate you. I thank you for everything that you allow me to speak to you and help you, for those who want to listen and learn. And I appreciate you for that. And I also appreciate you for taking action. So bless you and thank you so much. And I'll be back. If you have any questions, you feel free and ask me. Direct message me on Messenger, on Instagram, on Facebook. Multiple ways. I will get to you. I'm backed up like there's no tomorrow, but I'm also grateful for that. So bless you, and I'll talk to you later.